Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. Happy Monday, everyone, guys. Very excited to start a new week, and tomorrow we'll be starting a brand new month. So, nothing not to like about January 2022. Really, it's the exact start wanted to get off to, especially compared to last January. Last January, if you guys have been following the channel, you know, in Masterclass, we started in a hole. We started down 16 units to start the year. We battled back, again, not where you want to be, but we battled back, ended up having a great year, winning 93 units plus our player props. But this year, exact opposite. We're starting on a great note. We had another 3 winning days over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, got the sweep, got the win. Football was big yesterday. We lost a couple player props. Both player props were on one player, but we went 4-0 on our sides and totals. Who did we have? We had San Fran and the Rams game under. We also had the Rams team total under. We had Cincinnati plus 7.5, and we had the under in that game. I was a little bit apprehensive going Cincinnati 7.5 and the under, because that ultimately means that Kansas City's not going to be able to score a lot of points for us to win both. Fired ahead with it, and we got that done. Hockey, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about hockey. We're through an entire month. We're hitting 73%. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah, so really great weekend, top to bottom. And hopefully keep it going. We got 1 day left in January. So today is it. Hopefully we can get, get a big finale, big push. We got another winning day in free picks yesterday. Although we went 1-1, we did win our big play. Columbus. What I tell you guys, well rested against those Canadians, and the Canadians had a skate, and didn't they look flat when they came out? The two things really you're ultimately looking for with dead legs, for lack of a better term. I mean, that's what you call it. Like, you know, it's when you play a game the night before, a high tempo, high pace game, you have no legs the next day. So you can come out flat, or if you don't come out flat, then you look for teams to fall off in the third period, right? Lose your legs late. In this particular case, it was both for the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens definitely came out flat. Columbus capitalized big time in the first period. Canadians were skating a bit better in the second period. Gave me a little pause for concern. But in the third period, within 2 or 3 minutes in, you can see the legs are gone. Part of the telltale sign of that, guys, and here's a little something to look for, potentially for some live betting, right? In hockey, you want to see how a team's doing. Watch their transition game, how they're coming back into their own zone on neutral zone turnovers. Okay, watch it. Something people don't look for. Are they making crisp stops and starts? Are they stopping? You're seeing that big, puff of ice come up, and then they're doing a crossover start and get back, or are they looping? And that's something I used to look for in my players, okay? Are guys cheating? And what I mean by looping is basically you're gliding, you're on skates. So when you want to come back in the other zone, the fastest way that you can do that on a quick transition where there's a turnover is you make a full stop and you get on your horse and you power back the other way. The way you can cheat is basically you just make this big wide turn and then you head back into the zone, and you can do a couple crossovers and get back up to speed. It's not the fastest way to get back in your zone. And that's what you started to see in the Montreal Canadiens. Why? Because your legs were gone. All right. And that's something to look for. When I was coaching, it was something I looked for in my guys. Getting in a third period, maybe we're playing, our third game in 2 nights or something like that. Start to look for those guys. Change up the lines a little bit. Maybe move some of the guys at high minutes down to a lower line. Try to get some fresh guys out there who have the legs. Something to look for, all right? Cheat code. There you go. All right. So, and it happens in the NHL. It happens in the NHL. I mean, it happens at every single level. Conditioning aside, I mean, there's only so much physicality you can exert. And you saw that out of the Canadians yesterday. So anyway, we got the win there. Yeah, that was fun. So on to, we're now, what are we? 31-17 for the month. So good month. Yeah, to say the least. All right, guys. Here's what we're going to do today. We are going to go a hockey play and a college basketball play. In Masterclass, I have one more hockey play. I have a couple NBA plays, including the first NBA player prop of 2022, and it's a full unit play. Really like this one. college basketball, 6 additional plays. So if you're interested, guys, bettorwins.com. It's $99 a month to get you my full card every single day. Obviously, a different level of education when it comes to sports betting, analogies, breakdowns, etc. And yeah, the Masterclass educational videos are 15 of them, and the Bender Wins Guide to Professional Sports Betting. So if you're interested in getting on board, we're rocking and rolling so far, well ahead of last year and having a great year. I did a video a while back, guys, and I'm going to get into our plays in a second. I did a video a while back, and I said you start with a $5,000 bankroll, you win 40 units a year, which is a piece of cake. I mean, I set the bar low. My goal is 100 to 120 units a year, but say you win 40 every single year for 20 years. From $5,000 in 20 years, you'll have $4 million. And this is what boggles my mind. We're not going to win 40 units, okay? We're gonna win more than 40 units annually, but still, let's set that bar really low. 40 units. All right. This is what boggles my mind. It's like, guys, just follow this simple process. And there you go. And that's assuming a couple things. One, you're only revaluing your bankroll once a year, which we know we don't do that. We revalue it more often than that. So that would be a much more increased compound interest. Believe it or not, if you compounded this monthly, it's over $10 million. But again, let's be conservative with our $4 million, right? Yeah, so again, whatever. I'll leave it at that, guys. But, follow the process, okay? Stick to bankroll management. Follow the process. If you're interested in Masterclass, bettorwins.com, yada, yada, yada. All right. Last and final, okay? I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to have a free picks video tomorrow. It might just be Masterclass. Time will tell. We will see. Okay, I'll try to get one out, but no guarantees. So let's finish the month on a strong note, guys, and we will start in the National Hockey League, where I am going to take a fairly contrarian play, I think, from which way the public is leaning. But I like this side. And we are going to go with the Chicago Blackhawks minus 110. So I got a couple systems on the Blackhawks. I know that the public is definitely on the side of Vancouver. Vancouver's played better hockey lately. They've somehow become this team that the public all of a sudden is in love with. And I guess part of that has to do with the fact that when teams will win you money over the short term, the public has a tendency to fall in love with them. And you know what? I mean, Chicago certainly had their struggles. I like Chicago in this spot. We're going to go 1 unit Chicago. Like I said, I got a couple systems. The money distribution it's fairly clear, in my opinion. There's steam on both sides, okay? So it's not like, it's just a clear, this is Chicago. There is steam on both sides. I definitely like the Chicago side, and I can tell you that Vancouver has 68% of the tickets written on them. So right there, that tells you, hey, this is a very public bet. 18% of money, which to me is a certain indication that there's a number of obviously sharp bets on Chicago, but some very, very big bets, okay? So this is probably syndicate level bets being spread around multiple books, and that's why you're seeing that big of a discrepancy off of only 32 bets and 82% of the money. So something to keep in mind. I like Chicago in this one, guys. 1 unit, Chicago Blackhawks minus 110. And over to college basketball, a half unit play here, guys. This is an added or extra game. So some of your books may have it in a different spot. Save everyone the message of, I can't find this game. My book doesn't have it. They do. They do have it. It might just be in a different spot. The game number 306115. We are going to go half a unit on Morgan State +2. All right, guys. So that is it for us today. Couldn't have asked for a better start to 2022. Hopefully we keep it going through February and beyond. And again, if you're interested in Masterclass, looking to take your game to the higher level, bettorwins.com, guys. It's $99 for an entire month. And let's rock and roll. That's it for us today, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day. And bye for now.